When we serve, we embark on a journey that transcends the ordinary, a journey where our actions ripple far beyond the moment and touch lives in ways we may never see. Service is more than just an act. It is an expression of the heart, a conscious decision to reach out beyond ourselves and make a difference, however small. When we serve, we become vessels of grace, carriers of hope, and bearers of light in a world that often needs it most. Think of service as a river flowing through a vast and thirsty land. It starts with a single drop, a small gesture, a kind word, or a simple act of giving. But as it flows, it gathers strength, carving its way through barriers and nourishing everything in its path. When we serve, we become part of that river, contributing to a current that brings life, healing, and renewal wherever it goes. Service is not always convenient or easy. It often requires us to step out of our comfort zones, to give our time, our resources, and our energy, even when we feel we have little to spare. It asks us to look beyond our own needs and see the needs of others, to listen with empathy, and to act with compassion. But in those moments of service, we find a deeper sense of purpose. We discover that by lifting others, we ourselves are lifted. By giving, we receive far more in return. When we serve, we become builders of bridges. We connect hearts that might otherwise remain isolated. We break down walls of misunderstanding, prejudice, and fear. In serving others, we find common ground, a shared humanity that binds us all. Our differences fade into the background, and what remains is the profound truth that we are all part of the same story, each with a role to play in making the world a better place. Serving is also about humility. It reminds us that we are not the center of the universe, but rather part of a greater whole. It teaches us to be grateful for what we have, and to use it to bless others. It shows us that true greatness is not found in status or power, but in the willingness to serve others with a sincere and open heart. In serving, we learn that no act of kindness is ever too small, and no gesture of love is ever wasted. When we serve, we plant seeds of hope. A comforting hand, a word of encouragement, or a moment of shared laughter can be like sunlight to a weary soul. We may never see the fruit of these seeds, but we trust that they will grow in ways beyond our imagining. We understand that every act of service is a thread woven into the fabric of a brighter future, a future where love, kindness, and justice flourish. Perhaps most importantly, when we serve, we are transformed. We become less focused on ourselves and more attuned to the world around us. We develop a deeper sense of empathy and a broader perspective on life. We realize that service is not just something we do, but something we are, a reflection of the divine love that calls us to serve one another. So when we serve, let us serve wholeheartedly, without hesitation or reservation. Let us serve with joy, knowing that every act, no matter how small, has the power to make a difference. Let us serve with love, understanding that it is through service that we truly find ourselves. For in serving others, we serve something greater, a purpose, a calling, a mission that gives life its deepest meaning. Hit that subscribe button for more Bessie Nova Heart-to-Heart talks.